All right. I believe we are good to go now. Yes. Okay, we're recording.
All right. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, first off, can you see the map?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. You stand outside of a bustling camp, the sound of music playing. Laughter and cheers fill the air. The camp is sizable, and not only houses soldiers you see, but also common people who have no homes to go back to. Almost like a safe haven. You pull out the letter that was addressed to you by Gartha. The letter reads... Dear friend, over the last few days, some dark information has come to light. As unseen evil has... I can't even read this. Hold up. I made this shit and I can't even read it. She says, as unseen evil has taken roots in Miriam Vale, I ask for your assistance in these dark times ahead. Of course, you will be compensated for your help. Meet me in Camp Zion, just northwest of Parabor. I look forward to seeing you again. Gartha. And there's the letter, in case you guys want to read it yourself. Gartha, as you know, is a notorious commander in Miriam, the people in whatever tasks they may need. Each of you has your own personal reasons for knowing Gartha, and we're surprised by her summoning. Alright, you guys want to start off by introducing yourselves?
Sure.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Nala.
Who?
And then, like, because she's a changeling, if you know what changelings are,
I know what a changeling is.
okay, she can't control her emotions. So whatever emotion she feels, her skin changes. So when she's shocked, yeah, so she's kind of, her changeling stuff is chameleon wise, so it's linked to her emotions.
Okay.
And that's something that she struggles with, is trying to, she can't hide her emotions at all. Like, you'll know how she's feeling because she can visibly show it. So of course when she's startled, so of course her skin turns into like this kind of like whatever color you would picture.
I just think of yellow.
Like yellowish. So yeah, her skin turns a yellowish tint. And then she's
that's new.
You don't have to scream. I can hear you perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure I'm not deaf, so.
Okay. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've talked to anybody. I just get a little excited.
It's okay. I hope my condition doesn't bother you.
She's like, not at all.
As she notices her skin turning back to brown. Oh, that's a first. Normally people get shocked or scared when they see me change into different colors of the rainbow.
She's like, it's like, oh, well, I'm not like most people. She like extends her hand. She's like, I'm Isolith Shaw, but that's a little hard to say, so you can call me Izzy.
Izzy. Okay. I'm sure Nala's not that hard. Who are you? And she kind of points to her.
When you look at Nethkaria, she's like kind of like engrossed in a book, but when you like point to her, she kind of like looks up briefly, and she's just like, she looks back down to her book. She's like, Nethkaria, a pleasure.
Oh, okay. So, I'm assuming you two also got a letter from the general as well? Gartha.
Nethkaria just kind of like nods. She flips the page.
Well, what connection do you have to Gartha?
Do you want to go first, Izzy?
Izzy, It is like, well, I was kind of just wondering. Gartha found me kind of just... long story short. Long story short, I owe Gartha my life. She saved me in my time of need.
Oh, well that's...
And Nethkaria is kind of like, likewise.
Oh.
She flips another page.
I guess my reasoning isn't very good. Compared to you two, anyway. I know her through my father. My father actually was the one who originally got the letter, but he wanted me to go in his stead. He thought it'd be good for me. So that's why I'm here. It's kind of embarrassing. And like her skin starts to turn a reddish tint. So I don't really have much connection. And then the next thing you know, you hear like this coo sound. It's like, "Rrr!" She's like, oh. And then like she kind of like holds her waist. She's like, sorry about that. She's like, and then she like whispers to herself. She's like, Louis, I told you, you can't come out yet.
Izzy's like,
indeed. Nethkaria is kind of like just flipping through the pages. She's not even paying attention.
What?
Well.
So, I guess we should go in. Now. The second. Not by myself.
Oh, well, after you.
Yeah, sure.
And Nethkaria is already like walking way ahead.
And like, Nala just kind of covers her face, just like, God, how much of an embarrassment can I really be? And then she kind of slowly walks this way. Damn, bitch, she sprinted. She's like, oh. Like she feels Izzy like brush past her. Okay, someone's a little eager. And then she just, there we go. Excuse me. She taps this guy.
He turns around, and like you can just tell from the smell of his breath that he has been heavily drinking. And he's like, oh, what can I do for you, little lady?
And like she kind of covers her nose. Sorry, I'm not used to this amount of alcohol. You wouldn't happen to know where Lady Gartha is, do you?
He scrunches his nose. He's like, Lady Garth. Lady Garth. You can tell this guy's kind of drunk off his ass, and he's like, takes him a moment, and then you can physically see like a light bulb appear above his head, and he's like, oh, you mean the commander? Yeah, she's over by the river training a newbie or something.
Oh, the river, you say? Where? What direction?
He points, like in this direction. So like he points more east. And he's like, just east of here, little lady.
Thank you. You hear that, Louis? The river is like... Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Guess Gartha's at the river, so we should not keep her waiting. Excuse me.
All right.
Alright, so you guys head towards the river?
She kind of runs.
Alright.
You can tell she's not used to being around people. She is not used. Ooh.
Alright, let me get your little tokens all set up.
I'm gonna need to know who this is.
Why?
I just need to know.
Don't worry about it. Alright.
Who is that?
So you make your way down towards the river. It's pretty calm, pretty quiet. You can see just from a glance that the river itself is not very deep. It probably only goes up to like ankle height.
Okay.
But in the distance you see a young elven boy and a figure in a full suit of armor just duking it out in the river.
Okay. Out of character, what is up with you and women in like fully bodied armor?
Listen, we can talk about my preferences at a different time. Okay. We are playing D&D right now. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Go on.
All right. So you see that they are like full blown like fighting. I'm talking they are like wrestling and hitting each other with blades.
Well, they did say they were training.
Izzy kind of like runs up. She's like, "Whoa!"
And you know, like the shot kind of course, makes her skin change again.
So you notice that the boy he jumps at the sound of Izzy's exclamation, and you see the armored figure take advantage of that and basically pins him to the ground. And then the armored figure looks up. She's like, "Can I help you?"
Izzy? I think that's Lady Gartha.
Oh! She kind of like runs over like into the water. She's like, "Hi."
Wait! Don't mistreat the water so bad.
She's like, she looks back, she's like, "It's just water."
It's not just water. Sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice. Sorry.
She's like, "I prefer not to get my feet wet."
Okay. Well, Izzy just runs in. She's like, "Hi, I'm Idolist Shaw, but that's a little hard to say. You can call me Izzy. You must be Gartha, and you must be handsome."
Gartha, she squints. Oh, well, you can't tell that she's squinting, but she takes off her helmet. Okay.
She said, "Wait, you can't tell that she's squinting."
Okay, so she takes off her helmet. We're gonna retcon that. So she takes off her helmet, and she brushes her bangs like out of her eyes, and she's like, "Oh yes, I remember you. You were dancing on top of a very very large cliff."
Oh, you don't have to talk about that.
And I just happened to be right underneath you.
Louis, no.
Safe to say that she's like, "Safe to say you all got my letter?"
Izzy like yanks hers out of her like, I guess her bra, and she's like, "Yep."
And she's like, "Good.
Excuse me. Hi. You probably don't know me. But you know my father.
Your father?"
Yeah.
She like walks over.
You originally sent the letter to my father, but he wanted me to go in his stead. He thought it'd be good for me.
She kind of like thinks for a moment. And she's just like, "Well, if you're up for the task, then I see no problem with it."
Oh. Thank you. I won't disappoint. I promise. I'll try not to anyway. And then she kind of like is startled by like this like shaking around her waist. And then she's like, Louis, not yet. And she's like, sorry.
And then Gartha immediately is like, who's Louis?
Louis? Oh, he's just a friend.
A friend? Who lives inside of your waist pouch?
Yeah. Louis gets excited when he's around bodies of water.
I'm afraid to ask if Louis is a fish.
No, he's not. You see, my family is a family of assassins, but I kind of took a different approach. And, once I discovered that I wasn't meant to be an assassin, instead actually, I'll just show you.
Izzy is like, assassins? Yo, that's so cool. She's like, they're like, whatcha? And she like flips. She's like, whatcha? What?
Oh, we need to toggle your character sheet. Hold up.
Here, I got it.
You got it? All right.
Yeah. She's like, whatcha?
Yes, please be careful though. Yeah, Louis. And then she reaches into her waist and you see like this cylinder, like flask that's translucent and clear. And you see this little water creature, like little blob thing. I'm like, this is Louis. And she undoes the jar and then Louis just like shoots out and then jumps into the water.
Right,
she's like, Louis!
Hold on.
Oh, it's so cute.
Hold on, wait. This is not even his final form. Let's set his dimensions because he is tiny, so therefore. Yeah. And set. There you go.
Oh.
Louis! Oh, he doesn't like staying in the jar too much. So whenever we're out around water, I let him play around for a bit.
While you guys are kind of focused on Louis, Gartha like goes up to the elven boy and is just like, well, Lancer, good sparring. We'll work on it again tomorrow. You're dismissed.
And then Izzy like runs over. She's like, so your name's Lancer.
And he's like, yeah. And
she's like, hi, my name is Idolist Shaw. That's a little hard to say. You can just call me Izzy.
Is that how she always introduces herself?
And he's like, okay, Izzy, I gotta go.
She's like, okay, that's fine. Talk to you later.
And he just like walks off.
Imagine this big busty chick just runs up to you like, oh my god.
So yeah, so he goes off and then, so you guys don't see him anymore.
Bye.
And
then you hear several coos from Louis. Okay, Louis, that's enough. Come back. And then Louis, gets out of the water and, hovers around Nala before finally going back into the jar or flask or whatever. And then she's like, don't worry. It'll be okay. And then she kind of puts him back on her waist.
So Louis is now gone. Well, this is certainly no place to discuss matters.
Homegirl's been chilling.
Yeah, homegirl's chilling. She's reading this entire time. Like so. Yep. So you make your way back to camp, and she takes you inside of a tavern. On the sign of the tavern reads Hell's Paradise in dancing lights. So the lights are like colorful, and they're like changing from like purple to blue, green. It's very flashy. Very flashy.
Ooh.
Oh.
She's like, come in.
Oh my.
Wow. Idol's like, there's so many people.
Okay, so as you enter the tavern, the smell of ale and food hit your senses. However, unlike usual taverns that you're used to, this one is a lot more tame. People are having a good time. There's a couple of performers playing on stage. Everyone looks like they're having a good time, de-stressing from events. At the front of the counter, you see a handsome tiefling man with a charming smile. He looks up, and he greets you. And he's like, "Ah, Gartha, welcome back. Ooh, I see you've brought friends.
She's like,
Very
hi, my name is
beautiful
Idolith Shaw.
friends, too."
Hi, I'm Idolith Shaw. That's kind of hard to say, so just call me Izzy.
And he's like, "A pleasure, Izzy."
She's like, ah!
And of course, every outburst that Izzy makes, Nala's skin changes each time.
He's like, he's like, "Oh my. You know, I've seen changeling girls do that before."
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm. It's okay. And he's like, "It's okay, darling. It happens to the best of us. I'm sure you're still quite charming underneath that."
Oh, well, thank you.
Like he's smooth as fuck, okay? Like he's obviously like worked the business for a while.
Thank you. Of course, Nala's kind of oblivious to that type of stuff. She just sees everything as a compliment. She's like, well, you're the first person to not discriminate me, that's for sure.
What y'all doing?
Oh,
Sorry.
how dare you watch TikToks during my my Dungeons and Dragons session?
I'm sorry.
How dare.
But
Anyways.
Yeah. Do you know the Clume family at all? You seem like
He's
a
like-
man who knows people.
He's like, yes, the Clume assassins, I believe, very, very notorious ones.
Yeah.
Yes. As far as I know, though, they've been recently laying low due to recent events.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're the daughter.
I am the daughter
And he's like,
of
the
Garson
heiress.
Clume. Garson Clume. Yep. But
Yeah, so he's like, an heiress, eh?
Oh, no. No heir. I'm trying to stray away from the whole assassin family thing. Once I discovered something special about me. My family has been very supportive, though, so that's nice.
Yes, it's always good to have supportive family.
But
Well, I wish you luck on your, unique ability, little one.
thank you. Of course, the only thing I know how to do is my whole changeling stuff, but thank you.
So like, as you finish talking with Malvik over here. Did I even introduce his name? I don't even know.
Well, we know it now.
We know it now. So
I got
yes, this,
video
this
footage
gentleman,
to see if you did.
You're right. Now I'm like, he got receipts now. You can just pull on me. But yep, this gentleman's name is Malvik. And but you see Gartha and Malvik exchange like a look. And then Malvik kind of like bows and he's like, "Excuse me for a moment." And then he just disappears behind the door behind him.
Well, the girls in my town would really find him attractive.
Dude, Izzy's just like, yo, isn't he so hot?
He is handsome.
It's like, she's like, and then Gartha's just like, ha! Oh, man. You know, that boy fumbles at a moment's notice. He only acts like he's smooth. And like, you know, she's like joking, of course, like, oh, I've known Malvik for years. He always tries to be smooth around the ladies, but as moment he goes past that door, he's a clumsy oaf.
Excuse me, she kind of taps the You've been very quiet recently. Your book must be very interesting.
And she's like, I've read better.
Oh, I've read a few books in my time. Oh, what am I saying? What maybe my time? I'm only 19. Oh.
You're 19, and my eyes look over like, me too.
Yeah. Oh.
And then Nethkaria kind of gently like closes her book. She's like has her eyes closed, like. So what does this matter you wanted to talk to us about, Miss Agartha?
Yes, Lady Gartha. We would like to know the details in this urgency.
So Gartha, she like kind of like scratches her neck. She's like, well, right to the point then, right? And she kind of like puts her arms on the table and puts like her hands underneath her chin, and she's like, are you aware of the disappearance of young children as of late?
None that I know of, no. My father didn't inform me of many details.
Well,
Isla's like, like just shakes her head.
I see. Well, recently, many villages and towns have reported their children missing. At first we thought, you know, kids are kids, they go and explore and, you know, get lost, but these kids haven't been seen for about 2 weeks now.
That's not good.
Yes, but we had received some intel that these kids may have been kidnapped and taken to Morbog.
Well, that's awful. Like my eyes.
Yeah, she's like, and Gartha's like,
slams on the
indeed.
table.
And then, but she's like, and she's like, are you familiar with Morbog? You guys can go ahead and make history checks. Ooh. Okay, and then we'll see if Nethkaria knows. Yeah. Nala, you don't know jack diddly shit about Morbog. Yeah, okay. And then Izzy and Nethkaria both know that Morbog is, like the name suggests, it's a thick bog crawling with dangerous monsters, and the waters can get so deep and so thick that you can barely move. It's a very, very nasty place. And that there's rumors of giant beasts lurking beneath the waters.
What is it?
It's like, oh, I've never been, but that sounds fun.
And Nethkaria is like, I can't agree with that notion.
But I don't understand.
She's like, disgusting, vile. Ugh.
What is there we should look out for? What is this bog?
And then Nethkaria kind of like turns and she's like, it's a disgusting, vile place, brimming with filthy creatures. Like she's like she hates it. Like she doesn't.
If I may be of good help, maybe I could, see what everything's about, seeing as though I'm pretty well in tune with the water itself. No water is evil.
Is he like, damn, tell us how you really feel? Like referring to, what's her name? Nethkaria or whatever her name is.
She's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Did you lose?
Obviously, there seems to be some history there.
Did you lose someone important there?
She's like, I lost my favorite boot.
Oh.
That's all it is.
I was just like, oh.
Well, I can understand. Maybe there was some special value to her footwear. Right?
It was my only Gucci pair.
Oh. Yeah. Who am I to judge people's, sentimental values and things? Anyway, is there anything that we should know, Lady Gartha? Else?
Gartha, is scratching her chin. She's like, well, really, I mean, as your friends said, it's monster infested. So you'll have to be on your guard once you're there.
Right.
The waters become so thick and muddled, you can't even see through it. But all we need to know is if the kids are anywhere to be found there or not. It'll be a quick get in, get out mission.
Izzy is like, man, fuck those kids.
Oh no, my.
I'm just kidding. She's like, of course. We'll do everything in our power.
Excellent. And then she's like, well, Moorbog is about a 3-day trip from here.
Oh.
Feel free, and she's like, feel free to utilize whatever you may need in this camp. I have wonderful people here with wonderful craftsmanship. We have Rondor, he's our blacksmith. And then we have Susira, who's our potions and general shop.
I see.
Just mention my name, and they'll definitely give you a discount.
That's very nice of you. But I have to save as much gold as I can for Louis's sake.
Well, do what you must. And then she's like, unfortunately, I have other matters to attend to at the moment.
Wait, excuse me. Where did the tiefling go?
Oh, Malvik? He's probably being all picky and antsy about his stock. He's always making sure he has enough to last each night.
Oh. Well... This music's nice.
She's like, indeed, it is.
She's like, it is. You want to dance?
Dance? Oh, no. I am not a dancer.
Well, she kind of nods her head. She's like, and smiles, and she's like, well, you ladies have a good night's rest, and I will see you tomorrow morning on your way to Moorbog.
Right. Have a good night. Bro, is that her dancing?
Yeah, hold on, we're gonna do
a performance check. So you kind of go into the center of the tavern, and you start busting out some moves. They're a little clunky, they're kind of they're not coordinated, but you could tell that she's having a good time,
Oh my.
You know, people start joining in too. Like, you know, some people like grab your arm and kind of like swing you from side to side.
Nice.
Oh,
Like everyone's having a pretty gay old time.
Nice.
this is kind of embarrassing, right?
And she's like, dancing is exhausting.
Hmm. Mhm. You know, my family has a no, it's all assassin related. Nothing's really fun. Did you enjoy yourself, Izzy?
Yes.
What are you laughing at, boy?
I'm mad that you can't see it. So like I'm like moving like super fast across.
Yeah, I know. Like I was trying to do that earlier, but like it doesn't work.
Oh, so so late. But Izzy comes back and she's like, whew, that was a lot of fun.
You're very sweaty and kind of stinky.
She's like, am I? And she like sniffs her underarm. She's like, woo!
And you see that Nithkaria, she like her nose kind of scrunches and she looks up and she's like, and like you see her, she waves her hand and like it starts kind of glowing. And then Izzy, all of the sweat that you had collected from dancing just vanishes.
Ooh.
Oh,
She like claps. She's like, what a good cool trick.
And she's
so,
like, it's like it's just a simple prestidigitation spell.
I like to do random fun stuff too. Well, me and my brother would always do some funny things in town. We would kind of use our changeling ability for laughs. For example, with the not much thought, I could be you if I wanted to, and make you look silly. You know.
Is she talking to Nithkaria?
No, to Izzy.
Oh, okay.
So she's saying she can shapeshift into you.
Ooh.
I
Sounds
can
awesome.
I can even shapeshift into that tiefling bartender if you wanted me to. And sound like him too.
She's like, you can.
Nithkaria's just like, I don't like where this is going.
Yes.
Maybe we should
Voice
prepare for
and
the journey
all.
tomorrow.
Voice and all.
She's like, wow. You'll have to show me that sometimes. She like winks at you.
No, thank you.
Ooh, make a charisma check.
Ooh.
Make a charisma check.
Dale.
Yeah, so you wink, but like it looks like you're kind of like you're
I'm stroking
just,
out.
Yeah, you're kind of stroking out, like your eye is kind of twitching more than blinking.
Are you okay, Izzy?
She's like, yeah, something in my eye.
Oh, okay. On second thought, I probably shouldn't have told you about that. So I'm just gonna leave. Bye.
She's like, wait, no, I have questions.
All right, so you guys head back out.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
Okay.
I have an out of character question. So
Yes.
I know that. Okay, chainlings, they can literally shapeshift like down to like even like the sex or whatever. So
Yeah,
like,
they can change
what
sex.
what about like, could they like say like homegirl was like she turned into a dude and got some girl? Could she like get people pregnant or no?
Yes,
Oh, that's so funny.
because what it happens is like it's like a complete like change. So
Damn,
like you
that's
would
funny.
have you would have a dick and everything. So
I was just curious if like the reproductive stuff like would change
Yeah.
too. That's interesting. Okay. Anyway, moving. That was back in character. Okay.
all right. So is there anywhere you'd guys like to go? I have numbered the places. Number 3 is obviously the tavern. Number 2 is the general shop, and then number 1 is the blacksmith.
I have no money, so no.
Oh, no, I'm good too. Yeah.
You're good too? Okay. All right, so you see that that Gartha has provided a tent for all 3 of you to sleep in. So you guys rest up. And then so it's early in the morning. You guys are just now like you're getting done with your little like morning routines, your stretches, what have you. And Gartha approaches you. And she's just like, well, I wish you luck on your journey.
Right.
Thanks. Izzy like salutes. She's like, we'll do our best.
She's like, I like the energy on this one. Like,
I'll try not to disappoint.
she's and then Gartha's just like, she like puts a hand on like her shoulder, and it's just like, we'll have to work on your confidence a little bit more.
That's the whole reason Father sent me. And other things.
She's like, good. And then Gartha bids you one last farewell. And then she kind of vanishes into a tent.
Well, should we get going?
Well, we have to leave eventually, right? Right.
Nice.
All right. So, you guys start heading out towards Moorbog. So, let's get you going. The start of your journey.
Huzzah! She got this fucking the fucking tutorial music.
Right.
That's literally what this is.
All right. You guys are just, going down this path. It's very calm. It's a very beautiful day. Is there anything you guys want to talk about while traversing?
So, where are you guys from?
I just like she's like, oh, around. It's really far from here. You wouldn't know it.
I see. I might. Like I said, I come from a family of assassins, so they're pretty knowledgeable in that type of stuff. I may have heard of it.
And she's like, no, you didn't.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's like, okay, well, I'm from, I didn't even think of where she'll be from.
I love how your character's just like constantly moving. Like she's
got
like, this is actually what she's doing.
I'm from, I didn't even think of what her hometown we should call it. Okay, it's like, I'm from. She's like, I'm from Oakville.
Oakville.
It's a very small village, very far from here. I taught you to remember it.
I'm not sure. They may have done assassination there before, but
She's like, oh, I hope not.
She's like, oh, I hope not.
that would be
You
quite
can
unfortunate.
go ahead and make a history check.
Me?
Nala, yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Wow, that sounds like a fun village.
But I don't know. Like I said, I tried to focus on my family's assassination stuff.
Well, what about you, Nethkaria? Can I call you Nethy for short?
She takes a moment to like consider. Like she really wants to say no. She's like, even if I say no, you're probably still gonna say it, so
Exactly.
sure.
She's like, exactly.
And then she's just like, I spent most of my life in an underground lab. Studying my days away. She's like, studying my days away. Learning new spells, creating new spells.
That sounds really cool.
Interesting.
She's like, I don't get out much.
And then Nala gets an idea. You should lighten up more.
Lighten up.
Yeah,
And then
like
you
this.
see that she her hand starts like glowing.
No.
And she just produces a blinding light.
Not what I meant. I meant like this. And she shapeshifts into, whatever her name is. I can't think of her name right now. Nekaria, whatever.
Nekaria, yeah.
Nekaria. And of course, okay, her voice is the same, okay? Of course I can't imitate your voice, Haley. See? I'm you. So
she kind of like looks and she was like, was my nose always that big? Like she kind of like, she's like looking and she holds at her own nose. She's like, well, I gotta say that is quite impressive.
One thing
like, yo, do me next, do me.
Sure. And she changes into Izzy. Ta-da!
And she's like, whoa! She's like going around and she's like, yo, I'm kind of thick. And then she turns around and like she's like looking at herself.
No. And then she changes back to her original self. No, none of that, please. That's the one thing that's upsetting, is that us changelings are, have the most perfect disguises, but my confidence is lacking. So I don't really use it much.
Izzy's like, well, if you're a changeling and you can transform into anybody, is this what I'm looking at? Is this what you really look like?
Yes. I try not to be anything else.
And then Izzy's like, but how do I know that?
Well,
are you lying?
I mean,
no.
Oh, you can make an insight check.
Okay.
So you yourself is unsure. Here, Nekaria can make one. Let's see. Insight.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
This is the real me.
Okay.
My brother likes to change his appearance every day. It's kind of annoying, but...
I see.
Well, I mean, if you have the ability to change, sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it can be, but Father always said, don't use it as a toy.
Did you change into your father when you said that?
No. No, she
like
doesn't.
her face, only her face changes like
No. She uses her dad's voice though, like she imitates his exact voice. But that's all she does.
Nice.
Your race isn't a toy. It's a tool.
So as you guys are walking, go ahead and everyone make a perception check.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay. Nala, these are some very nice trees. There's some grass here and there, some flowers. Let's see if Nekaria sees anything. Oh, yeah, okay, so Nekaria and Izzy, you both notice that hiding amongst the rocks is a little girl.
Where
Get her
is
to move. She's on the map. A little bit farther down.
Oh.
Ah, there she is. I had my shit zoomed in.
Oh, you had your shit hella zoomed in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then Izzy's like, ooh, a little girl. She like runs over. She's like, hi, little girl.
And, she's like, oh, hi there. Are you guys adventurers?
Izzy's like, I sure am. Look at me, adventuring. I'm Isolith Shaw. It's a little hard to say, but you can call me Izzy.
Wow, so cool. She's like gleaming, like she's jumping up and down.
And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm kind of cool.
She looks to be about like your guy, like, your age, Izzy. Well, I guess Nala's around the same age, yeah. So she looks about to be your age, maybe like a little bit younger, give or take. But yeah, she is absolutely gleaming. She's kind of like matching your energy right now. She's kind of like moving rapidly around, kind of dancing.
Nice.
And she's like, have you met my sister? She's an adventurer too.
What's her name?
Her name's Savora. Pretty exotic name.
Savora.
Nope, I don't know any Savora.
Yeah, DM wise, you would not know who Savora is.
Okay.
So you have to let her down, unfortunately.
Sorry, I don't know any Savora, but I'll keep an eye out for her.
Oh, goody. She's been gone for a while, but I'm sure she's okay. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Arya. I'm Savora's little sister.
Hi, Arya.
And then she's like, she's bouncing around. She's like, she's like just like running around. Oh, she's like running around, kind of just. And she goes over here, and Nithkari is just like, oh, no children. and she's just like, but you don't seem that old. And Nithkari is just like, and then, Arya, she like kind of like looks at the sky, and then she's like, oh, I guess I better get home. Dad will be furious if he found out that I was out and about like this. Okay, bye. And she just starts running off.
Oh,
bye.
Well, that was interesting.
She seems nice.
Albeit a little.
Is there
wild.
any way that I could see if there was anything special about her?
Like, what do you mean special?
Like, see if she was like suspicious at all or whatever.
If you wanted to know if she was suspicious, you would have had to make an insight check while she was there.
Okay.
But from like what you guys like knew, she seemed like she was just a very energetic little girl. Well, not little, but like she was just an energetic young lady who was just having a grand old time out and about.
Well, I guess we shouldn't dilly that all. We should get a move on, yeah?
Right.
Yep.
I can't.
I can't go any further.
Okay. You can't go any further. So as you guys are traveling, it starts to get dark.
Uh-oh.
So, you guys have a few choices. Either you can continue on at night, or you can set up camp.
How far is the trip?
It is a 3-day trip. So,
I guess we might as well set up camp.
Right. I am a little tired.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys set up camp. You guys want to see if you guys can collect any wood, build a fire.
I got this.
You got this?
Would it be survival?
Yeah, roll me a survival check. Nice. You found a bunch of not just sticks, but you got a couple logs too.
You just hear her in the woods, just hiya, just like punching trees. She comes back with wood. She's like,
Oh, Louis. Sorry. I did promise that you can come out for a little while, didn't I? And she kind of shimmies and releases Louis for a little bit. There we go.
All right. So you guys are, chilling. Who's taking first watch?
I can.
You can?
Yeah, me and Louis will take first watch.
sounds good.
All right, I'll watch this way. Louis, you can watch the other way. Got it? Good. And they can communicate telepathically as well, so.
Okay. Nala? Make me a perception check.
Okay. I don't have anything in my perception at all.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Would I roll one for Louis too? Because I made him watch as well.
Sure. Go ahead and roll for Louis.
Okay. Senses. Oh, it does passive. Which one is
It's perception is wisdom.
Okay, and I think. Oh no, he doesn't have proficiency in that.
Okay,
Dang.
so
Dang, neither.
you
We're
and
both stupid.
you and Louis don't see anything. So take note, Nethkaria and Izzy are still asleep. But Nala, before you can react, wait, let me bring up. Boom.
Oh.
You see bandits show up. And they're like, "Oi, a bunch of pretty ladies out on the road alone."
Lady, I'm just one of you idiots. Are you that blind?
How many times are you able to change? Because as far as I know, you have to take a long rest.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Um,
I can't see her. Yeah, I could have swore change.
yeah.
Oh, it is an action, yeah. Well, I'm using it as an action, so I'm just...
Well, you used it earlier. I don't think we've taken a long rest yet.
So what, me taking watch doesn't count as a rest?
I mean, I guess it does. Okay,
yeah,
then if that's the case...
I'm reading the thing right now, the change appearance, and it doesn't look like there's any like limit to it.
There's no limit? Okay.
No, it's just
I'm
an
not
action.
entirely familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and make a deception check with disadvantage because like you're standing in a camp with two strangers. So if you're one of them. Oh, they're like, "Oi, when did you get with those broads? Share some for the rest of us."
My bad, sorry.
They're like, "Come on, just let us." And then at this point, it's safe to assume that Nethkaria and Izzy have woken up from the noise of the bandits.
I was gonna say, my bad! I didn't know. They were sleeping.
And then they just like, they wake up.
Izzy's like, bandits! And she like jumps into action. She's like, she got her spear and she got her spear. She's like, and she's like, Nethy, are we missing one?
She's like, she like pinches her nose like,
Izzy. I use my normal voice, like whisper, Izzy, it's me.
She's like, yeah.
Shut up.
And I was like, "Oi, what you whispering about?"
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Well, what are we gonna do about this one? And they like kind of like surround Izzy. She seems a little feisty, eh?
I wouldn't say that. In fact, you look a little suspicious. And she points at that one.
Make a deception check.
At what?
Because you're saying you seem a little suspicious.
No, I'm saying like at what? Like normal deception? I mean,
just normal, yeah.
Okay.
He's like, me suspicious? And they're like, oh yeah, he does look kind of suspicious.
I say we kill him.
And he's like, yeah, he do look suspicious.
Oi, we'll take care of you later. It's a personal business, fraud.
She moved it over and then moved it back.
So these bandits.
Ooh.
You see.
Before you continue, I was wondering, since you know how Louis is like separated or whatever, I was wondering if Louis can get in like attack like this one at like an advantage or something because they're distracted.
So you let Louis out.
Oh, Louis been out.
Louis been out. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know. I would have put Louis' token in if I knew.
Oh. Yeah, because we were taking watch.
Oh, well, I thought like he was like still in the jar or something.
No, remember I said I released him first and then then we went on watch?
My bad. Get him down to his nice little tiny size.
Yo, you should make him like was it those one size, those little blood sucking thing sizes?
Yeah, that's what he is right here.
Oh my god.
So,
yeah.
Before that though,
okay.
You notice that you see that these two bandits both make a scimitar attack towards their comrade.
Oh my god.
So that one hits. Damn it. Come on. Get that damage. 3 slashing damage. And then the other one hits. 3 slashing damage. And this guy, he's not looking good.
Ooh.
This guy's not looking good.
Serves you right.
He's like, oh! He's like, you idiots! It's me! And then and then he's got to make a persuasion check. Goodness. Persuasion is wisdom. Oof. Okay. And he fails. So, go ahead.
And then she just says, Louis, get him! And he's like,
all right. And so Louis is going to get this one?
Yeah. I think I have to roll, don't I? Like, roll like a...
Well, you should be able to control him, so
yeah,
roll
like
a 1d20 to see if he hits.
Okay. Aww.
He misses. So, like, the bandit note feels like a splash of water, and he's like, oi, was it supposed to rain tonight? And on that note, everyone, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I've been waiting for this.
Music.
Bro, Louis ready, man! Louis fucking around. Oh.
Alright. So we got...
Did I not
roll for
hit?
Myth?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did roll for Louis, yeah. Yeah, Louis ain't fucking around.
Okay, here we go. All right, and then ascending, descending. There we go. All right, so it's this bandit's turn first. He still thinks that this guy is a traitor and is super suspicious. So he's gonna go ahead and make another scimitar attack. And misses. And the one's like, "Oi, can you not?" And that ends his turn. It's Louis's turn. What is little Louis doing?
Louis is gonna try to use try to just attack this one first.
Okay, he's gonna use a little slam attack.
He's gonna use the Ray of Frost if he can even manage to hit him with it.
Okay, go ahead and roll that spell.
Okay.
It does not hit.
Okay.
So they see like the ice shoot out. He's like, "What the?" And, like he turns around, he just sees this little blob of water. He's like, "Oi, mate, you trying to start something?"
And Louis like, it's so cute. Okay, so Louis
it's
done
this. Now. Okay, it's this bandit's turn. He focuses on Louis, and he's like, he looks at his other like friend over here, and he's like, "The fuck is this? Do I hit it? It's just water."
Yes, it's just water, you idiot. Focus on the real enemy here.
And then he's like, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
With advantage because they do think that you're one of them. And he's like, all right. He's like, guess we take care of the traitor, huh?
Exactly. We'll deal with the water later.
Alright, so he makes a scimitar attack. He hits. So he kills this one. So he takes the scimitar, he's like, all right. And he grabs the other bandit's head and he just chops his head clean off.
Oh. And of course that makes Nala feel uneasy. Which, should I roll if she keeps her,
yeah, make a deception check, just at normal.
If she stays in form.
Okay, yeah, you stay in form. Stay in form.
Keep it together, Nala. In her head, she says that.
Okay, so that ends this bandit's turn. It's Nethkaria's turn. And so Nethkaria, she's going to use a good old Eldritch Blast at this one. Oh, I forgot, it doesn't have like the attack roll. So, gotta roll a 1d. Oh. So she fires her spell, like she tries to fire her spell. Her hand starts to glow, but then you notice that it doesn't look like it's gonna fire properly. So she takes a step back, and she gets like blown a bit away, and she takes 6 force damage.
Who takes 6 force damage?
She does.
Yeah, I do. Turn on this music a little bit, it's a little loud. And that ends her turn. That bandit's dead. Izzy, it's your turn.
About time. She let's see. So this one's dead. Okay. Izzy goes right here. She makes a 2-handed attack with her spear. Does that hit?
What is it? 24? Yep. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll. 9 piercing damage.
And then she uses, I'm gonna use a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes.
All right, hit me with those unarmed strikes. Do what the monk does best. Yeah, that hits. Yep, those both hit.
Hi-ya!
So you stab this monk, not this monk, I was thinking of the monk. You stab this bandit clean through his stomach, and he's like, ugh! He's like, oh, what you trying to, and then you just take your fist and you bop him twice in the face, and he just goes limp.
He's like,
And that one is dead. Alright, does that end your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Nala, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
He's like, the man is like, why, mate? What are we gonna do? We should retreat, yeah?
Retreat? She uses her normal voice. And then she changes back. You're an idiot.
He's like, what the?
And then I'm going to try to use, I gotta roll for this one because this one doesn't have its own thing. So I was gonna use, this, but it's not gonna, I gotta roll for this.
Yeah.
The 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Roll that 1d10.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
But
On a hit,
says...
takes 1d10, so that's 1 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explode, and then each creature 5 feet of it. So
must succeed on dexterity saving throw. So he has
to. Would that be including you?
I don't think so. I had to make sure Izzy wasn't in the range of that. I'm not sure if that includes me. It didn't say.
Yeah, it doesn't say, but it just says and each creature, so I'm assuming that it would mean you as well.
I don't know.
Because you're hitting them within, because it's a range of 60 feet. So it'd be anything within 5 feet of it. So, like, I'm going to go ahead and say that, yeah, you'll probably have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So let's see, he'll make a dexterity saving throw. He succeeds. Nala, go ahead and roll that 2d6 cold damage. Oof. So, yeah, so you take 11 cold damage. The bandit doesn't take any. But he took 1 piercing damage. Got a nice little nick from the knife. He's like, ah, paper cut. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's this bandit's turn. He's going to attack you, Nala. Since you tried to attack him, he was not very happy with that. So let's go ahead and roll a d20. I don't understand why these things aren't programmed with the I'm gonna assume 19 hits.
19 definitely hit.
Yeah. Or dude. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, okay. So the attack thing does work. I'm just dumb. Anyway, so you got 19 anyways on that, so you take 6 slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and it's saying I don't take damage from it.
Who cares, bro?
I was just curious.
Okay, well, I'll remember that for next time, but we'll just say it happened for this time. Okay. It's Louis' turn.
Okay.
What's little Louis gonna do?
Gonna try to do that ray of frost again.
That does not hit.
Dang. Okay. Well, that's it.
Okay. That bandit's dead. Nescaria. She's gonna try another Eldritch Blast. Hopefully she doesn't get a nat 1 this time. So we're gonna go ahead and roll that d20. 13 hits. So let's go ahead and roll that 1d10 force damage. He takes 2 force damage. It's like a light shove. And that ends her turn. Alright. That bandit's dead. Izzy!
Isn't that it? You said you killed the...
No, it did 2 force damage. Yeah, it was like a light shove.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Izzy runs over to this side.
Oh god. That misses.
She uses another key.
Okay.
Like 2.
Both of those hit. 6. 5. Yeah, okay, so, you just pummeled him to death. You jumped on top of it, you're like, hi-ya! And then you just...
Like the fucking, the Showtime, Makoto Showtime.
Yeah, you literally did that, yeah. And you just pummeled him to death. And... that ends combat. This one is dead AF. All right. So, you guys, congratulations. You guys all get a total of 75 EXP. And you guys are starting at level 3, so...
75.
Hmm?
We should have 975 for all level 3.
Yep, 975.
Oh, sweet.
All right, let's go ahead and move all turns. Yep, clear. And boom. All right. So, Nethkari just was like, that was annoying.
You're telling me? I don't know how I would have handled that without my changeling blood. If I can say one thing, that's the one thing we're good at is deceiving people. She sounded really upset about that. That's the only time I ever really use it.
And then Nethkari's just like, well, Izzy, I have to say your combat capabilities are more than what I expected.
Quite impressive, yes.
She's like, oh, thank you. I've been training ever since I was a little girl.
And she puts her fingers and she's microscopic size. She's like a little girl.
Yeah.
See. Well, maybe we should go back to sleep. That was something.
You don't gotta tell me twice. She just falls backwards and just...
Come on, Louis. It's time to go back to sleep. Or it's time to go to sleep. And then Louis.
6, so is that a long rest?
And then Louis. So that's gonna be a long rest.
Louis goes night, 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 Louis. Bitch.
God.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Ooh, the one open hand technique. Wow. All right, so you guys, you wake up feeling quite refreshed.
Yes, sir.
And to kind of speed things along for a bit, you take the next couple of days, and there's no more encounters. You have a pretty safe journey. And you end up making your way to Moorbog.
Oh.
So let me get you all up in here. So as you enter Moorbog, you realize the stench. It's muddy.
How deep is it?
It's muddy, full of rotten wood. The water isn't too deep, but it's murky, Like, it goes, like, just above, like... It goes, like, below your knee. So, like, and it's murky, it's sludgy, it's hard to move in. It reeks of rotten wood and decaying flesh.
Oh, that feels so good.
And then, according to Gartha's intel, this is where the kids have been taken.
Can I make like perception checks or whatever to look for like tracks, see if there's anybody been through here?
Yeah, go ahead and roll with disadvantage because it's mostly water. See if
Can
you
I
see some mud tracks? Yeah, so you see like there's obviously like mud trails leading into the water, but you can't really discern whether those are like footprints or like animal prints.
Could I try to with advantage? Since I don't know if I could.
I would say
'Cause
with
of
normal
that.
just because the let's see.
But I don't know
You
if
have
that
dark
would
vision out
count.
to an
I don't know if that would count as anything.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll consider that the water's dark, like murky. Okay, yeah, so you see some footprints. You see like several actually. Very small footprints. Like these definitely belong to like 5-year-olds. And you see a pair of adult footprints, but the footprints are bare, as if the one who made those prints wasn't wearing any shoes.
I'll try to explain this the best I can. With my extensive knowledge with reading and seeing water. The children have indeed been through here, along with adult guidance. I'm sorry, it's just so disgusting here. Water should never be used as a burial.
And the Thkari is just like, told you. I told you.
Like, she gasped for a second. She's like, it's okay, Louis. You are not taking a dip here.
So, do you guys traverse the bog?
You have no choice. Well, lead the way.
Just follow me.
Nala.
Let's just follow the.
You know that
kids.
the tracks lead this way.
Okay. Very slowly.
The water, like, you can feel like just the mud sludging, like, and just like stilling your movement. Like it's very hard to walk in this.
This is so disgusting.
Okay. Stop right there.
Wait.
I need everyone to make me a perception check.
Just normal?
Just a normal perception check.
Okay.
Nope, not Karia. It's ejectedly shit. Jess?
I rolled.
Oh, okay, I see.
It was
It was at the, yeah. So, Nala, you noticed something unusual moving into the water. Something alive.
Guys, wait. Something moved. And it wasn't good. Into the water.
And as soon as you say that, you hear a gurgling sound. The water starts bubbling. And out from the water fleshy,
Ugh.
muddied beings
What are these?
start rising one by one. If you want to know what they are, go ahead and make me a... Go ahead and make me a religion check.
God damn.
Those things are fucking nasty, is what Izzy says. Nala, those things are fucking nasty. So let's see. Nethkaria, does Nethkaria know what these are? So Nethkaria knows that these things are called lemurs, but she is unsure of what they do. She only knows that they are fleshy constructs. They're fiends.
This is so disgusting.
Izzy waddles in front of her. She's like, "Hey, are you guys know anything about the kids?
Izzy! They're not gonna know. They want to kill us.
It as you speak to it, it just kind of
Oh,
What if these are the kids that went missing?
and Nethkaria kind of like
Izzy's like, the kids are too big.
They could have mutated. You can
Alright.
mutate in murky water.
all right, everyone. Yeah, baby, you already know.
Damn, I rolled a 5 again.
Me too. Ooh, I'm going to go and grab my phone real quick.
It's times like these I wish I had like a dual monitor set up. Low key. But it's okay. So this one, initiative. This one's initiative. This one. This one. And this one. Alright, so let's that descending. Oh, did Aaron say she had to go somewhere?
No, I'm here. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I just went to go grab my damn -1.
Yeah, these things don't have very much dexterity. Anyways, so it is this lemur in front of Izzy. It's his turn.
Okay.
And he walks, you know, you see him, he starts kind of like the flesh just starts to kind of ball up. And he hits you with a fist attack. Does that hit?
No, that misses.
Alright, so he misses and he's just like and that ends his turn. This one goes over and tries to hit Nethkaria with the same attack and misses. It too goes
God, please don't.
and then it's this one's turn. And it's going to go up to here. And that ends its turn. Nala, it's your turn.
Okay. As a protective measure, I'm going to use a spell slot, and cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
13 plus dex modifier. So it's 14. My armor class is 14 now. And then she she's just like, oh god, this is so disgusting. And then she's done.
Alright. Izzy, it's your turn. I forgot to roll Nethkaria's. I'll add her to the next one. So you're attacking that one?
Yep. Take that one here.
That hits.
It hits.
7 piercing? Okay.
Yep.
That one is not looking good. As you, like, stab it with your spear, chunks of flesh just fall out and drop into the water. And it just, you know, howls. It's like... and it's looking more like a muddled muddled puddle of goo.
She said, ugh. Not touching it. Not what happens. In the turn.
Okay. It is this lemur's turn. It's gonna move up right here. And it's gonna make a fist attack on Izzy. Does 11 hit?
Nope.
Alright. Ends its turn. This lemur is gonna, like, it's like crawling its way over to Nala. But it stops right there. Back to the turn, top of the turn order. I need to roll Nethkaria's initiative because I forgot. So let me just click on her token real quick and then initiative 4. Okay. So, go back to send. Here we go. Okay. So this lemur is gonna. That one missed. Okay. Oh no, that's this lemur's turn. So he's going to make a fist attack on Izzy. Okay, so this one is really weak, and it tries to hit you, but instead it falls over, and some of the flesh just leaks on your shoes, and it is knocked prone. That ends its turn. Okay, it's this lemur's turn. He's gonna try to take another hit at Nethkaria. And misses. And then we have this one, who's also going to make a fist attack at Nethkaria. Double check Nethkaria's AC. And that hits. So she takes 3 bludgeoning damage. Alright. She's like, ugh! Vile creature!
That's so nasty.
Alright. Izzy, it's your turn.
Alright, sick. I attack the one I attacked last time.
Okay, the one that's kind of at a muddled, like, pile of goo at your feet.
Yeah.
It's prone.
Yeah, I attack that one with my...
Okay, that hits.
Why it's still here? Oh, yeah. Did I kill it?
Yep, it, so it like, it turns, like, after you stab it, it kind of just, like, melts into the water. And that one is dead.
Cause,
Oh, gross.
Alright, so, does that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Nala, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna try to ice knife this one.
Okay.
Alright. But, just gonna roll that for now. I don't know if it'll hit or not,
Okay.
but...
Roll
let me move
1d20.
this.
Oh, nice. Okay, so go ahead and roll, so on a hit, the target takes... Oh, that's a lot of damage. So roll 2 1d10s.
so a 2d10.
Yeah, 2d10, yeah. And then go ahead and hit him with the Let me make that dexterity save. Probably gonna fail. Yeah. Okay, so roll a 2d6. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't this one take 2d6 as well, since it's in 5 feet?
Let me make it. Let's see if it makes a dexterity check. It made it. So
Okay.
this one kind of like it like sludged its body out of the way, but it like sludged itself like close to Izzy. She's just like, ew. This one, the flesh kind of like freezes up, and then it just shatters.
You nasty bastard!
All right, is that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. So it is Nethkaria's turn. And she's going to bust out on this one. A good old Eldritch Blast. Roll a 1d20. Where to God if doesn't hit. Okay, it hits. So then she gets 1d10 on the force damage, and it takes 4. And that ends her turn. Alright. It is now this lemur's turn. And it's going to sludge over to Nala.
No! Please stay away from me.
And it's going to make a fist attack.
No, my AC is 14 right now.
Okay. So it misses. It kind of like groans at you. It smells pretty bad. That one's dead. That one's dead. It's this one. It's gonna make a fist attack on Nethkaria again. That hits. And she takes another 8 bludgeoning damage. Nethkaria is looking a little haggard.
Oh my.
Nethkaria?
And she's like, it's fine. Don't worry. And she's just like, ugh. That'll end its turn. This lemur is also going to come up to Nethkaria. And is going to try to hit. That hits. 6 bludgeoning. Nethkaria is really not looking good. She's like almost kneeling at this point.
Okay, Izzy's like, are you okay?
And Nethkaria is like she can't even respond right now. She may have coughed up a little bit of blood.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that. Which one attacked her? This one?
Yeah, this one. Both of these attacked her, but yeah.
Cool.
Alright, so that ends that turn. Izzy!
Izzy runs right here. Attacks this one with her spear.
Nice, that hits.
Okay.
Roll damage. 5 piercing damage. You're attacking this one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, this one. Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
hold on 1 second.
I was about to say, though, this bad boy... This bad boy's dead.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, the one you just attacked?
Okay, it's dead. Okay, go ahead and mark it then.
Yep.
Alright. And I'm going to expend a key point. Do 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay, both of those hit. Five, 6. All right. That you unfortunately you had to get handsy with these guys. And you punch through and you can feel the flesh kind of meld around your fist, and but when you punch it, the flesh explodes from the other side, and it makes one last howling. And then it dies.
So fucking gross.
Nala, it's your turn.
Fuck. Why am I blanking on her name? What's her name?
Nethkaria?
Yeah, Nethkaria. Sorry. Nethkaria, I'm going to do this. Just get somewhere and heal yourself. Or somewhere safe. Okay? And, she, casts invisibility on her.
She seems, when you try to cast it, she seems really hesitant for you to, like, touch her.
It's okay. I don't want them to hurt you.
Alright. Alright. And then she lets you touch her and lets you make her turn, invisible.
Okay.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah. She's like, you just stay there and don't do anything. Me and Izzy will take care of the last one. She just shudders, and then the other ends her turn.
Okay. Nethkaria listens, and she just sits there. Alright. This lemur's turn. It's gonna make a fist attack on you, Nala. That misses. And it ends its turn. All these other ones are dead. Izzy!
Oops. He runs in.
Yep, that hits. 7. Ooh.
Is it dead?
It's looking pretty bad.
Okay, I'll use another key point to make 2.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you beat the shit out of this thing. This thing is like a muddled pile. Alright. So that one's dead. And that ends combat. For now. Turn off the music. Get the real music playing.
How much EXP?
Let's see. 50. Get 50 little EXP.
1,025.
Okay, I was saying, I'm gonna bring out this calculator.
1,025, yeah.
Okay, Nethkaria. You can come out now.
Then she reappears. She's like, I hate this place.
Or I guess I break my concentration, so I'm assuming it's like up to 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay, I just stopped.
So.
This is gross. Let's just hurry up and get out of here.
I second this.
Disgusting. You
guys just journey further?
Yep.
This is gross.
Okay. As you guys pass over in this bigger like body of water, it's still like around the same like it's a little bit deeper in this area, and all you hear in the distance
Oh.
I'm not staying around and dying for that. I'm out of here. And she's just gone.
you guys just run off into the darkness.
Okay.
Like, so in the distance you all see a hut. It looks a little worn down, a bit decrepit. Do you guys go towards the hut?
That hut looks suspicious.
Nethkaria, do you think we should rest first? You don't look very good.
Maybe we should, but let's get out of the water first.
Yeah, I second that.
So you guys make it to land, and you guys take a short rest. Let me go ahead and roll a hit die. Let me take you to this map.
Can the short rest be at least 30 minutes?
Yeah, the short rest can be at least 30 minutes. Don't worry.
Okay, Isolith just kind of just squats, and then she like enters a meditative stance, and she's just like.
Okay, let me go ahead and get your little tokens on.
Since a short rest, how many spell slots do I get back?
Spell slots only recover after a long rest.
After a long one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, unless it states otherwise that it gets recovered by a short rest.
Okay.
But let me roll a hit die for good old Nethkaria. 4. I have 3 I can expend, so okay. So 7 plus 9, that's 16. Yeah, she's back at full health. So she's looking a lot better. Alright, and you get your key points back. Alright. So, as you rest up and you approach this this hut, this cabin, you get a very uneasy feeling in the pit of your stomach. Even though you are out of the boggy water, the smell of rotting wood and flesh is still filling your senses. In fact, it almost smells stronger. Do you guys go in?
Well, we shouldn't be scared. Just think of those little girls, or the little kids, little boys and girls. Here, I'll go in first.
Alright, so you enter. Okay, give me just one moment. Alright. So, the doorway is right here. The door to enter is right over here. So, as you approach the door, you can see like it's like half like it's closed, but like, you know, it's kind of like blowing a little bit in the wind to like open. You see a trail of blood at your feet, leading inside. Do you open the door?
It could just be strawberry jam.
Excuse my French, but don't be stupid, Izzy.
Stupid. Oh my god, that's so wholesome. That's so wholesome.
This
She's
is
like, it's not strawberry jam, is it?
It's blood, Izzy. I come from a family of assassins. I'm sure I know what blood looks like.
She's like, I know what blood looks like. I just didn't want it to be blood.
We gotta be big girls.
Do you open the door?
Big girls.
It's okay. Okay, just stay close.
Okay.
Yeah, Izzy opens the door.
Okay, as you open the door, a gruesome scene lays out before you. Skeletons of adults. Well, you don't see it, Aaron. You're not at the door.
It's the smell that gets to her.
The smell. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you open the door, a gruesome scene unfurls before you. Blood is scattered everywhere. Skeletons of adults and, unfortunately, small children are piled up around the room, in the corners. There's bloody handprints showing signs of struggle, scraping against the wood. One of the more noticeable things is the pentagram drawn in blood with a skeleton of what looks like to be a conjoined twin laying at the center.
Izzy closed the door. She's like, let's not go this way.
Why?
I was like, no, you don't want to go in there.
There could be something important in there.
And then Izzy like looks back at her and she's like,
see what it is.
Okay, and you open the door, Nala?
Yeah.
Okay, you see all of this.
Oh my god!
yeah.
horrible. Oh. Father,
We
why
have
did
to
you
check to
send
see
me
if
to
there's
do
anyone
this?
still alive in here.
Right. Right. It's just been so long since I've seen this much blood before. I don't accompany my father on assassination missions like that, so... Or my clan, at that matter. So... This is a bit much for myself.
Alright.
Izzy, what are you doing? Wait! Don't just go wandering up to things. It could be dangerous. As she looks at the conjoined twins.
Alright, you want to open up the chest?
Wait. First, let's just make sure it's safe.
Can I do like an insight check to see if there's like any like traps that I could see?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception, okay.
Yeah. Looks fine to me.
She's like, come on, Pusha.
Pusha.
It's just a chest.
No,
She opens it.
No.
Okay, so Nethkaria takes a good look at it, and she's like, doesn't seem like there's any traps. I'm pretty sure it's safe to open, albeit if it's even unlocked.
Don't gotta tell me twice. And she opens the chest.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so in this chest you don't find very much. You find like paper with like scribbles, like just writing, and it seems like recipes or like procedures. Whoever was the one that did this, you could tell was doing experiments based off of the papers. But most noticeable, buried under the papers, you find a hardback leather book with a symbol of a dragon on it, with two indents near the lock. So here, so you see this.
Gotcha.
And then you also see a small note on top of it. And the small note reads, "They let me in. I can't believe it. They let me in the pact. All I had to do was show them my experiment with those beastly twins." And then scribbled kind of messily, it says, "Hail Zekros, praise Baeldroth."
She Izzy kind of looks at the book and she's like, "This seemed like something more your speed." And she kind of like hands it off to
Nethkaria. Yeah.
Nethkaria.
So Nethkaria takes the book. She kind of like turns it in her hand. Let's see. Just do a little measurement. All right, so you're all within like 5, 10. Yeah, okay. So she opens up the book, and suddenly your vision goes dark. You hear the sound of bells ringing. A vision flashes. Lightning strikes. And you hear a dragon roar. People screaming in terror as they're burned alive. And then all of a sudden, it stops.
Well, that wasn't very.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Let's see. Izzy kind of goes over to like comfort. She's like, she's okay. It's okay.
I can't. I'm a
Even
disgrace to
Nefari
my
kind of-
family. I can't do this.
Nefcaria kind of like
I'm
even puts a
fine
hand.
being a reject. Being a reject sounds way better right now. No.
No, she's Nefcaria's just like, look, what happened here was terrible. But if we don't try to find whoever did this, they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, what she said?
And I don't know what the deal is with. And she like kind of looks at the book. This book, but it seems like it's obviously important.
Right.
I think our best bet is to just go back to camp and return to Gartha.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to do in here? Explore?
But first, this has been bothering me since we came in. She walks over here. Why? Why does it say that?
Grand rebirth.
Anytime we complete an assassination, we put our clan symbol somewhere on a wall, a nearby wall, kind of to show as a warning or a hit complete or something. But this, I feel, has a much darker intent.
You may be right. I don't feel too good about it either. That woman, she mentioned something about a pact. And she's like, we can't dwell here any longer. We have to go.
Yeah, I can't. I'm afraid that the...
Alright.
Oh no. She just
Does
runs
she
out.
gets make a constitution check
Okay.
to see if you throw up. Okay, nope, you managed to just swallow it down. You held it. Okay.
Oh, Father, why?
So you head back out and you start heading back towards the camp. And it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, see, the music says so.
I guess the music says so. So, you guys make a nice little trip back.
Want to hurry back?
She just runs. It's like, wait up, guys! I guess I can get rid of the turn order. Yep, so you guys have like a pretty uneventful trip back to the camp. Is there anything you want to talk about while we're in this map?
Nah, I think everybody's kind of shooketh.
Kind of shooketh after seeing the gruesome scene, yeah. Okay. So, you guys make it back to camp. Safe and sound. Gartha is immediately there to greet you. And she's like, oh, I'm so glad you all are back.
Lady Gartha, it was horrible!
She's like, oh, well, calm down. Explain everything. And then she, like, kind of, like, holds on to you.
Okay, we went into the marshes and we fought these nasty... Well, I guess I should start off with... First we got ambushed with assassins, but I was able to take care of that pretty well. I mean, assassins, deception, it was pretty easy. They were kind of stupid. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. And next, we fought these really, really gross little flesh things, which I was very worried about. And the Vicaria almost got really, really hurt. And then, the worst part, we stumbled upon this cabin and the sight was... She starts to turn green.
Oh, make another constitution. Make a constitution check.
Okay.
Ooh, it was a little bit rougher this time. Like, you could feel, like, the bile kind of, like, coming up. But you managed to stop it.
Lots of sacrifices, lots of blood, dragon visions, dragon book.
Dragon visions, dragon book.
Mm-hmm. We all witnessed
like she's
it.
kind of like taking a list.
And
she's like,
what
is there
was
anything?
There was these writings left in blood, like a warning.
What did the writing say?
I can't remember.
Grand birth, grand rebirth.
Grand rebirth. Like Gartha says with like almost like absolute certainty. She's
Yeah.
like, shit.
And
You wouldn't have been able to find anything about something mentioning pact or anything. Would you have?
Yeah.
In this dragon book. What did you see?
I'm not sure about them, but my vision went dark, and next thing I knew, I hear bells ringing in my ear. A dragon roaring, fire breathing, people screaming, and then nothing.
Sounds pretty similar to what I heard. Izzy said, like scratching her chin.
And Nithkaria's like, yeah. I think we all saw it.
I think Nithkaria still has the book, right?
Nithkaria, like, holds out the book. And Gartha, like, she takes it and she's just like... And she's like, kind of examining it. And... she's just like, where did you find this?
In that inn, with the rituals and blood and skeletons and rebirth and pentagram, conjoined twins. And she's just listing all the things that she could.
Yeah,
just
she's like
remember.
listing all the things, and she's like, damn, I didn't think they were gonna be moving so quickly.
Them?
Um,
Who's them?
looks like I've got some explaining to do. And she's like, follow me. And she takes you into the tavern. And as she takes you into the tavern, she like, you know, Malvik's just like, hey, he like greets you. He's like, "Oh, welcome back. How was your?" And then Gartha kind of cuts him off and is like,
Izzy's like, hi, what's his name? Malvik?
Malvik, yeah.
Like, hi, Malvik.
And he's like, hello there, Izzy. Like he winks at you. And then Gartha's just like, Malvik, we need the back room. And he's like, his carefree look kind of just turns instantly serious as he just like opens up the door behind him. And you all walk through.
And she's like, hey, maybe time you can take me to the back room, just me and you.
Oh my god. Does Izzy sleep around or something? Because she seems like she does.
Huh?
I said, does she sleep around? Because it sounds like she does.
That Malvik also comes in.
Oh.
No, she's just a flirt.
Hi. Hello, Malvik.
And he's like, hello. And like he kind of has more. Oh, what is it? It's super what?
Familiar.
Oh, it probably is. I don't know.
But yeah, continue. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. So Malvik, he kind of nods, like, greets you again. And then Garth is just like, she sits on like a barrel. And then she's like, are you familiar with the Pact of the Dragon? And you guys can roll history checks. Knowledge, you've heard of them in passing, but you don't know like what they stand for. All right. So Izzy, the Pact of the Dragons are a group of cultists who worship a dragon named Baeldroth. But that's all you know.
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Izzy's like,
Right, let's see, Nethkaria. History check, Nethkaria? Yeah, Nethkaria knows just pretty much about as much as you do, Izzy.
You're like, sounds familiar. I think I heard my monk master say something about it during training.
Well...
And then she she motions for Malvik. Would you like to do the honors? Malvik kind of clears his throat and kind of straightens up his tie. He's well dressed. And he's like, yes, the Pact of the Dragons, they worship a dragon named Baeldroth.
That note! Sorry.
Izzy's like,
what
a
note?
Dragon? Yo, I've never seen a dragon before.
Yeah, the
Yes.
note. It was sticking out of the book when we found it.
You gonna show him the note?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay, so he looks at the note. He sees the Hail Zekros and the Baeldroth. He's like, yeah, seems like a fanatic to me. You guys notice, like, on the back after you've handed it to him, there's scribbles on the back of it, like while he's reading it, and all you can make out is the word Santac.
Santac?
Yeah.
Wait,
What does that mean?
Santac? What are you talking about?
it's on the back of the paper.
And he looks at it. Santac. And then he turns to Garth. He's like, you don't think this is that one, That place disappeared long ago. And Agartha, she's like scratching her, like, her chin. And she's like, maybe it wasn't as gone as we thought it was. Maybe it's still lurking.
What's still lurking? What's going on? Is the mission that you gave us just false? Or is there a deeper meaning?
No, I was pretty sure my intel was correct with the children. But it seems like there was something more. I just didn't connect the dots. I didn't realize that members of the Pact were experimenting on children.
Experimenting?
You mean, you said it yourself, they were holding rituals, yeah?
Mm-hmm. They had a pile of skeletons.
Most likely a discard pile.
A reject pile.
And then, Malvik speaks up. He's like, so Santak was a church that stood on top of the Cairgon Ranges. People there were very isolated. They only wanted to worship their god. But one day, the church just vanished. Almost seemingly from out of nowhere. So to hear this name again, I don't know what to think of it.
So what should we do?
Well, he scratches his chin. And then Gartha's like, well, we can tell you where Santak once stood.
Do you think there'll be clues there?
There might be, but I don't know. Like I said, Santak was a church, and that suddenly vanished. How does a whole church vanish from the peak of a mountain?
Well, we have to do something.
Yes, we do.
There could be a greater evil going on right now. And I'd feel so much guilt and self-fault if something terrible would happen and I could have prevented it. It's time I stop being a pussy and do something. Oh my
Gartha and Malva kind of like tilt their heads like, okay. Like,
is this like, yeah?
Navkari's just like, she's like, I don't. She's like, vulgar language.
I'm a clone, damn it!
Gartha like puts like a reaffirming like pat like on your shoulder, and it's just like, there we go. That's the kind of energy I need.
I may not be an assassin, but I'll use my alchemaster abilities to kick ass.
And she's like, whoa, slow down there, Tiger.
Sorry.
She's like,
just frustration with myself. I needed a little pick-me-up. Sorry.
And she kind of turns red.
So Gartha kind of like turns to you all and is just like, well, I don't want to send you out to the Cairgon Ranges without knowing if there's something dangerous up there. So I'm going to send some scouts to check it out first. In the meantime, feel free to stay here or to do any, do any errands you may need to do.
Right.
There's plenty of help that's needed around. Outside of the tavern, there's plenty of wanted posters, plenty of people asking for help.
There's side quest. Oh, like
Yes.
out of okay.
Yeah. There are side quests.
Okay.
All right.
Damn.
Don't yawn. It's gonna make me yawn.
Sorry.
Oh, you good, fam. All right. So, Malvik kind of like ushers you all out back into the tavern.
Where's homegirl's clothes, bro?
Ooh. Oh, what? Is he?
Yeah, where's her clothes?
She's wearing clothes.
Bruh, a bra is not clothes.
She's like,
Gartha
listen,
kind of bids you good night. But Malvik is still here.
Jazz is like, bitch.
wait, what happened now?
So
You cut
Gartha left, bidding you all, good night, and then Malvik returns to his position behind the counter.
Okay.
So Malvik is still there, and Aaron was like, "Oh boy."
I was like, Jazz. I said Jazz would be like, bet.
No. We save the whatever first. Malvik can come later.
She's like, "Malvik can come later." He hears
As
that
a
and he says,
reward.
and then
She's
he
like, no
hears
pun intended.
he hears Izzy and is just like, "Unless you're the one who'll be coming first."
She's like, I think I just came right now.
Oh my.
Nala was eating something. She was like, Izzy!
Kari's like, "A stiff one, please." She's like, she holds up her finger. She's like, "One stiff one."
Izzy is like, one stiff one, please. Please.
And he's like, and he gives it to you on the house. He's like, as long as you're here, I can accommodate you however you need. If you need a room, you need some food, some ale, some
penis.
He said some company.
Izzy! Stop! He's much too old for
The anime
you.
where they like rub their knees together.
Izzy, he's much older than us.
Izzy's like,
He's like, darling, you insult me.
Izzy's like, I'm legal.
Izzy! What? This is how you look right now. And she just shapeshifts. Oh, I'm Izzy, and I'll open my legs to anyone. And she changes back. That doesn't look appealing, does it?
Like, while you two are bickering, Nethkari is like holding two fingers up, like to Malvik, and he gives her 2 mugs of ale.
That was just even hard for me to say that. Being you. Ugh. How do you do it?
Do what?
I don't know. Be a people person. And make
she looks-
comments like that to older men.
She kind of like scratches her head. She's like, I kind of just do it.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't have that confidence, I guess. Or that's not really me. I don't know.
Yeah, she was like, she's like, she kind of walk around like spatula on your back. You can just be you. You don't have to try so hard to fit everyone else's expectations.
What is that supposed to mean?
Ooh.
She's like, what I said?
That doesn't really explain anything.
And that's my right.
That's right.
No. And then she kind of goes, she's like, I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Stick around with me. You won't have any issues talking with people or talking to people.
Maybe. Oh! And she just pulls out Louis. Sorry, Louis. You have been in there for a while, huh? Well, she's saying this in, Aquan. And then she lets him out. Every time she talks to Louis, I'll let you know if she talks to Aquan or not. But and she's like,
that's funny.
there you go.
Nethkaria, like, she speaks Aquan.
Oh.
So she's like understanding what you're saying. So she asked an Aquan, like, how long have you known Louis?
Oh, you know Aquan too?
She's like, I spent a lot of my time reading.
Wow. What else do you speak? Huh? What else do you speak?
Sorry, I was like looking at
What's his name again?
It's Malvik.
Malvik. Like, Malvik, I'll suck your dick right now. I swear to God, Sam.
Oh my god!
Malvik is like, darling, I'm a professional. We'll have to do it when I'm off the clock.
She like pouts and she's like, fine. She slides back over the table.
And she's like, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I'm like, ew.
When I get off the clock, you can get this cock.
Oh boy!
She's like, hurry up, clock.
Yeah, she literally just staring at the clock.
And the very sad thing is that Malvik usually is not off the clock. But he's going to let you hope that he gets off the clock. Anyways, back to the conversation at hand. She like, you know, Nethkaria, she kind of like starts like listing fingers. She's like, she's like 5,
Wow.
including common.
4 including common. That's so cool.
And is it just like, I just speak common?
And she's like, and
You don't speak
Nethkaria's
anything else?
Nope. Oh, and she's like, oh. And then she says in Elvish, she's like, I speak Elvish.
And then Nethkaria also, like, she speaks Elvish, and she's like, well, Elvish is a little difficult to learn, so I'm pretty impressed.
She's like, yeah, I know. She's like, in comments, she's like, yeah, I know. I don't like speaking in it. I might have failed my Elvish test a few times back in monk school.
She's like, I can tell it sounds a little broken.
You can tell. And then she's like,
It sounds a little bit like Sylvain. One of the languages I can speak.
Sylvain. She's like, I don't know what that is, but I'll show you.
Sylvan,
I'll show you
sorry.
both. She's like, I'll
Sylvan,
show
my
you
bad.
both. So then she's like, and she says in Elvish, she's like, if you'll excuse me. She like stops.
Oh. Where'd she go?
Seems like she stomped out.
You say his name's Malvik, right?
Yeah.
Malvik.
He's like, yes, darling.
Darling!
That'd be funny if she did. No, have her come back. That'd be funny.
You could go ahead. I would say you heard him like as you were walking out the door.
Darling, but still in Elvish. She's like, darling. And
You're never off the clock, are you?
And then like Malvik sees like is he like reappearing?
like staring in, like staring daggers.
And he's like, I'm off the clock for about 6 hours out of the day.
I thought you were gonna say 6 minutes.
Enough to get some sleep. Then once I
see.
wake up, it's right back where I stand.
Izzy, don't do it.
Don't do what? Is she still speaking Elvish? Don't do what?
You're lucky.
Can you speak Elvish?
Elvish? No, she speaks Sylvan and Draconic and Alcuin.
Yeah, Nethkaria like understands. She's saying, do what?
Like,
She's like, wait a minute, why am I a translator? You speak common!
She's like, fine.
She's like, wait a minute.
She's like, wait a minute, I do speak common.
She just completely forgot.
oh my goodness. Anyway, Louis. And she opens the jar and lets Louis out.
Let little Louie out.
Yeah.
Hey, let little Louie out. Boop.
Damn! Big as shit!
Hold on, I have to set his dimensions because like it won't let me like permanently have it. I've never like figured out how to do that. There you go.
I know he seems a little big.
Hmm?
He still seems a little big. Whatever. It's fine. He's like, I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was too busy being a wuss that I forgot about you. Meet Malvik. Say hi, Louis.
And then
Looks like, what up, nigga?
Watch him be like, he's black so I can say the N-word.
no, why would you say that? Oh my god. Anyways, you're recording. Anyways.
I know.
Don't worry, I'm black.
Yeah, don't worry. Jazz is black, and so is Aaron.
Oh shit!
but-
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say because since GTA 5 is free, like you get you get $1 million too for GTA Online.
Nice.
It's like a premium edition.
Sweet.
Super sweet. All right.
So do you guys stay at the inn, like the tavern? Do you guys stay the night?
Yes.
Okay.
And then she Izzy orders another drink and downs it, and she's like, "I'll be waiting, Malvik."
He's
We're going to
like,
her room.
for going to her room. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Nala's just eating a donut, bro. As I'm eating right now.
So,
I guess we should go to sleep, huh?
And with cars like that, probably be for the best.
Come on, Louis. It's time to go to sleep. And Louis like, ew! And then, no.
Yeah, so you guys go to your rooms. So as the night progresses, Izzy,
oh boy.
you hear a knock on your door.
Bruh, he was not fucking around.
She like runs to her door. She like trips. She's like, "Oh, ah!" Then she like opens it all smiling. She's like, "Yes."
And you see Malvik. He's in more casual clothing. He's discarded the tie and the formal wear, and he's wearing like kind of a loose like button up. Like he's in the buttons are kind of like undone a little, so you can kind of see his chest a little bit.
She's like,
God.
she's like, yes.
And then Malvik's like, well, it seemed like you wanted some company for the night.
She's like, come in.
Malvik comes
Bruh.
in. And then, you know, he gracefully, like, you know, sits on the bed.
Oh my God.
Oh.
And then Malvik is like, now, normally I don't treat ladies gently in the bed. But he's like, but since you seem to be inexperienced,
Wait. Like, what do
I'm
you
willing
mean?
to ask you,
Mm.
do you want me to be gentle?
She's like, she's like vigorously shaking her head. No. She's like, no.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
All right, so as you're getting into it, so like, you know, you
Mhm.
start with the whole, like, you know, making out.
Of course.
So, you know, you
Why do I feel like Jazz is enjoying this way more than he should be?
so,
Oh my
so there's a little, you know, there's a little foreplay going on.
Yes. Right there, Malvik.
Ugh. And then she's just
And then he kind of like, you know, as he's like, you know, his hand is like trailing like down your body. He raises his hand back up around your neck and tightly squeezes it.
Can we
And
hear
then
her?
He unfortunately,
And I'm just sitting there awkwardly with Louis. I'm just like, Louis, I can never escape,
So-
can I?
so as he does this, he leans into your ear and whispers, "Is this all right, darling?"
She's super hyped, bro. She's like,
All right.
How
So,
old is he? Can I ask how old he is?
He's not too old. He's like
He was like in his like 20s or some shit like
he's well, I mean, he's older than 20. He's like early 30s.
that. Okay.
So he's not too old, but like old, you know, he's
Got some age.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some age. He's like aging like like some fine wine or cheese right now.
Awesome.
Anyways, so I'll go ahead and have Malvik
Oh, this is gonna be super awkward.
Malvik
Depending
is
on
gonna
how-
go ahead and make a performance check with advantage because you are already like a puddle before he even started.
Bro, before he even got there, bro.
So like, let's see. So he rolls an 18. I forgot I had his stuff to whisper,
okay.
but he rolls an 18. So you're like, that was some pretty good. But in the act, Izzy, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, why does he got AIDS?
No. Like he's still in the act. Make a Constitution saving throw. Oh! Okay, so
I don't know what that
so
means.
as he's going at it, he leans down and he bites your shoulder really hard. Like really hard, like it causes it to bleed.
Oh,
And you take 3 piercing damage.
oh, this is nice.
Oh, why is it so loud?
Nala, you hear a knock at your door.
Uh-oh. It's Malvik.
No,
Who is it?
No, Malvik is with you right now still.
Who
It's
is
Malvik's twin
it?
brother, Balvik.
And then Nethkaria's, and you hear it's Nethkaria. She's like, "It's me."
So, you hear it too, huh?
She's like, yes, could you let me in, please? She's just like,
Sure. And I just let her in.
she was like, oh, it's a little bit quiet here. Because, like,
Quieter?
Nethkaria's room was right next to it. Yours is, like, still down the hall.
I know it's down the hall, but I can still hear Izzy's moaning.
Wait, I gotta do
Faintly. It's very faint, but as an assassin, you've got to have keen hearing, and, well, unfortunately, I have that feature.
You just hear harder, Daddy.
Even Louis like, I'm so sorry that you had a room next to them.
She was like, wasn't so much the sound as so much as I couldn't hold my book steady.
Oh! Wow, he must be pretty good.
Oh wait, should I roll or should I go throw a performance?
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll a performance, cause like, okay, so like it was pretty good. He can tell you're actually inexperienced.
Yeah.
So he's under the impression that you don't, this may or may not be your first time, maybe second time doing it.
Second time. It is her
But
second time.
it is her second time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I didn't think he was a man of his word. He actually went through with it. That's reassuring, I guess. I don't know.
I wouldn't call it that, but
Well, I meant in the way of his word is all. Not what he's currently doing to her body. Have you ever had any partners like that?
she was, she kind of like looks down and she's just like,
I don't have a vagina.
She about to make hella unarmed strikes on this guy's PP.
damn.
Please don't. You guys know what was it? The episode of SpongeBob? Yeah, where Larry's like, breathe, darn you.
That's me to my PP.
That's you to his meat trying to give him a hand job, and he's like, That's funny. Okay, go on, Haley.
Anyways, Nethkaria is like you see that there's like kind of like hesitation in her face, but then she's just like, no, I never had anyone.
Me either. Well, no, I haven't either.
You seem a little unsure of yourself.
Well, there was a time where I did kind of like this guy, but he ended up being something that was not I expected.
That seems like a interesting story to tell. What do you mean he wasn't as you expected?
He lied to me about pretty much everything just to get closer to my family and get me to tell him things. In the end, my family killed him, but that wasn't really the right thing to do. My family's super protective.
Well, it's good you got family looking after you.
I guess.
And she's like, I guess being part of a notorious family isn't very easy, is it? She's kind of like really stiff with her words, like she doesn't know.
No, it's not. I was actually surprised that when I discovered my connection to the water itself, I was scared to tell my father because, well, you know, he's the leader of the clan. And my family has always been assassins. And I feel like I would break that chain, but he was so happy for me. But, you know, because I found something that I can relate to and not, you know, be a phony to. Because look at me. Do I look like an assassin to you?
I mean, you'd make a very good one.
No. I mean,
You
sure, I
sound
can.
and look. She's like, you sound and look innocent enough. No one would ever suspect a thing.
Can I like knock on the door?
Well, that's what
Yep.
my changeling features are for.
Yep. So you hear a knock at the door.
Who is it?
She's like, Izzy.
Come in.
Right, Izzy comes in. Her hair is like all fucked up. She's like wearing like kind of like these like robes that's like barely on her, and she's like,
Bro, she got them aerial robes on. That blanket with the rope.
she's like,
Oh, wow, he sure did a number on you.
She's like, are those teeth marks?
I was just about to mention that.
she's like, oh, these things. She kind of like try to cover it. She's like,
And then Louis goes over and like is like, you know, encircling Izzy, like inspecting her, and he just like makes a bunch of like cooing noises, like.
get your
And I was
dog.
Louis, that's not very nice.
Oh, wait, what, did Louis say something in Aquan?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Oh. Louis kind of rude sometimes.
What did he say?
What did he say? Because Nefaria knows Aquan, so she can, like, relay that
what if I
shit.
just whispered it to you so Jasmine doesn't know because he won't be able to know?
Okay,
Well, I can know, but I just like my character won't know.
your
Oh.
character won't know, yeah. So, like, out of character, what did he say?
He basically was just talking about her being a slut.
Ooh, and then as soon as like he makes those like cooing noises, Nefaria kind of like puts her hand over her mouth and is like, oh.
He was basically saying, "You think he'd do more for a slut like her?" That's what he said.
Oh.
That's what he said.
Okay.
And I'm just like, she's like, Louis, don't say that. That's not very nice.
And it's like, say what?
He just said how beautiful you are.
Like as soon as like she's like of how, and then Nefaria relays the information immediately.
She's like, he called you a slut.
He's like, yeah, I was like, of how you're a slut.
Louis didn't mean it though. He's just.
She's like, I'm not a slut, and she's like, this fucking little what is it? A water
cohort. Yeah.
A water cohort. She's
Yeah.
like, man, this little fucking water bug thing. What does it know about being a slut?
My brother would take Louis sometimes to his escapades, and Louis may have picked up a few things from my brother. My brother's kind of the opposite of me. My father told me that I should bring Louis with me as a travel companion. He's actually the family's, if you want to say, pet, in a way. But he's my pet.
She like looks at Louis and she's like,
And
Louis like,
her.
and Louis like,
yeah, yeah, like they're like me mugging each other.
Louis, that's enough.
She's like, girls, that man.
Great. And then Louis makes another comment, and she's like, Louis!
What'd he say this time?
Louis, it's time to go back into your casing now.
And he's like,
You're in trouble. Stop being mean. And then she puts him back in there. And then they're speaking telepathically, and she's just like, no.
She's
anyways.
like, well, I just wanted to come in to let you guys know that I had a great time, and I might have to go back for seconds. Bye.
Now, before you go, she's like, hold up. And like she like does the thing where she's like waving your hand, waving her hand.
Mhm.
And she's like, at least fix your hair. That's gonna be a mess to clean up in the morning.
You should
She's like,
probably be careful. You might end up impregnated.
she's like, not if I swallow. And then she just.
Oh!
Carrie just like sitting there like that one SpongeBob meme with that where he lost his identity and he's like sitting there with his hands folded.
No, bruh, Haley, put her right here. Put her right. Put her right there.
Yeah, she's right there. She goes and walks over, and she's just. She walks over to the table that's in the room.
In the room, yeah. Oh, just use.
Yeah, we'll just use this as like a placeholder. But she sits down and she's just like,
what the fuck?
All right. Yeah, so she goes. She kind of returns back to her room. She's like, oh, Malvik, I'm ready for round 2.
Oh my god.
oh boy.
Does Malvik come back for round 2?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn.
Malvik, says that he does need to try to get some sleep before he's back on like his 16-hour shift again.
she's like, fine.
And he's
Born
like,
in the inn, born in the inn, horny. Born in the inn, born in the inn, horny. Born in the motherfucking inn, horny. That's her.
anyways, but you had a good night.
She's like, yeah, I did.
Nithkaria ended up falling asleep while reading in the chair in Nala's room. Because she just never bothered to return to her own room. She kind of got lazy and didn't want to walk back. She kind of just fell asleep, kind of like sitting up, like with her
with her eyes open.
with her eyes open, like she had them closed, but she's like, her head's kind of like nodding.
Alright, well, I guess my character goes back to sleep. I guess I can get my health back.
Yep, you can get your 3 HP back. She cleaned the wound off of you too.
Nice.
The blood.
Nice.
And bite. I told you if you wanted it rough, you're gonna get it rough.
And I got it rough.
You did get it rough.
Damn, it's 3?
Yeah. Did you guys want to end here, or did you guys want to like see what the side quests entail, like what you guys are working with?
I can end right here because that way when we come back for the side quest, we can just pick one and just start.
Yeah. I think we
Okie
can.
dokie.
Yeah.
All right.
That was fun.
Was it fun?
Alrighty.